Hi, this is Steve with Coin Stuff I Like, bringing you another Carson City Stuff I Like video. This one, well, this was an auction that I lost today. It was a local auction here in Washoe County, and uh, unfortunately, I lost it. It got a little bit too pricey for me. I mean, I went pretty high, but I ended up being an underbidder. Um, and I want to talk a little bit about this and some of the various permutations of this particular um, auction lot and what they mean to me as a Carson City collector. So, first of all, if you look at this, you notice that one of the reasons I wanted is this connection. You can see the Carson City Savings Bank, the Bullion Exchange Bank, the State Bank and Trust Company. Well, they're pretty much all the same company over the years, and it's just weird because coincidentally, just 3 days ago, one of the channels that I really like, YouTube channels, uh, the Coin Geek, Ben, and from Old Pet Pueblo Coins, who I happened to meet at Carson City Mint at the last show there. But anyway, he put out this video, is just coincidentally put out this video while I was sort of eyeballing this lot before it came to its final auction time today. And this was only 3 days ago. He put this video up. There's the link. I'll put the link in the description of this video in case you want to watch it. I'd recommend it. It's a great video. So basically, one of his customers provided him this roll that appears to be on the surface appears to be original bank wrap roll from the Bullion Exchange Bank of Carson City, Nevada. And it had a Carson City ender that you see, that looked pretty nice looking Carson City ender here on the end. So there's just a weird coincidental connection to this lot is the Bullion Exchange Bank. But the other reason this lot really attracted me was this signature, T.R. Hofer. Now, there's other signatures. C.E. Mack, who's a judge, Virginia City judge back in the day, actually got into a little legal issue with the Bullion Exchange Bank that ended up in the state Supreme Court. But there are some signatures here that are worth collecting, but this one here is one of the reasons I wanted this. So the fact that these are all from the same bank lineage, but also had this signature, was a reason I really wanted it. So let me give you a little bit more background on this and start drawing the dots to connect these items. So I own this. This is a stock certificate from the Exchequer mine, which is right next to Yellow Jacket mine up there in the Comstock. So it's a famous mine, and this stock certificate is issued to T.R. Hofer back in 1887. It has a couple of other signatures on here which are important, but I'll pass over it for the time being in this video. But that T.R. Hofer, that fact, this stock, these 50 shares were issued to T.R. Hofer is what attracted me to this auction lot back last year, and why I got it, and it's in my collection now. So there's that name again, T.R. Hofer. So there's one connection why I wanted to get this lot is to have that T.R. Hofer signature on another item, the Bullion Exchange Bank check. All right. A little bit more connecting the dots. I mentioned the Carson City Savings Bank, the Bullion Exchange Bank, the State Bank and Trust Company of Carson City. These are all the same bank, they just changed names over the years. Carson City Savings Bank started in 1875 and remained under that name until through 1881, 1882 to 1902. It was under the name of the Bullion Exchange Bank. And then finally, 1903 to 1907, it was under the name the State Bank and Trust Company. And then it dissolved in 1907 to my best knowledge. So there's that. It was an important bank in Carson City from early times. It's just down the street, the original location, just down the street from the Carson City Mint, which, by the way, was opened in 1870. All right, so there's a little connection there. And then coming back to this video, watch this video. It has a Carson City ender, but I don't think it's originally bank wrap rolls. Yep, the Bullion Exchange Bank was there from 1882 to 1892 was the name, and the coins in this roll ran from 1878 through 1900. So all of those coins could have been around towards the final years, the final couple of years of the Bullion Exchange Bank. So it's possible they could have ended up in an originally bank wrap roll, but there is New Orleans Mint, which lowers the chance that it was originally bank wrap roll. None of these were toned. They're all great looking coins. They're all BU, but none of them were toned. I mean, this thing was sitting in originally bank wrap roll since the newest coin in the roll was 1900. So that means it would have had to have been wrapped between 1900 and 1902, which is when the Bullion Exchange Bank ended, right? So these coins would have been wrapped, somewhere between 1900 and 1902 in this wrapper. And don't you think some of them would be toned? None of them were toned. There was another Carson City in the middle, but there's a lot of New Orleans Mint coins in there. And then the final thing, back in 2016, there was a number of these rolls that were on eBay that all had a Carson City ender and all had this wrap. So I'm skeptical whether this is originally bank wrap roll. So that, as an aside, by the way, watch the video. is a cool video. That aside, let's come back to T.R. Hofer. All right. So what does that have to do? I mean, we know that he was a cashier for the Bullion Exchange Bank in 1895. It's stamped right here. All right. Well, we know that T.R. Hofer, T.R. Bob Hofer, as they called him, worked at the Bullion Exchange Bank in this period of late 1885 to early 1889, and then again after 1894. We know that. Well, here's one piece of evidence, but there's other examples and so forth that shows that he was employed at the Bullion Exchange Bank during these times. Now, look at those times, and now if you're a Carson City Mint coin collector, what do those dates have in significance? Well, we know that the Carson City Mint was shut down from producing coins between 1886, 87, 88, and didn't start minting coins again until later 1889. Discontinued in late 1885. So these dates coincide with when the mint was shut down. And then we know the last coining was in 1893. And it just so happens that those dates are no real coincidence that why he was employed here at Bullion Exchange Bank, because T.R. Bob Hofer was an employee of the mint from 1870 to 1894. He started as a coiner in 1870, and he was in the coining room when the first silver dollars were produced in 1870. And over the years, he progressed until he was chief clerk, and he was had the title of chief clerk in 1892 when the superintendent of the mint passed away, and so T.R. Bob Hofer became the seventh and final superintendent of the Carson City Mint. And he was superintendent of the mint from August 1892 to June of 1894. So, yeah, Bob Hofer was busy at the mint. And when he wasn't busy, when the mint was sort of shut down, he was over at the Bullion Exchange Bank. So it really ties it all together. By the way, he's likely the only person that was present at the very first and the very last coining at the Carson City Mint. So there's a reference here that's not long. It's worth reading. I'll put that link in the description of this video. Worth checking out. The bottom line is that this lot that I lost would have been really nice to have because of this, the connection of the banks and T.R. Hofer's signature and his connection with the Carson City Mint as the final superintendent of the Carson City Mint, and as probably the only person that was present at the first and the last coining at the Carson City Mint. So, thank you for indulging me doing these sort of 6 degrees of separation of T.R. Bob Hofer, and dang, I wish I got that lot. Thank you for watching. Remember, buy stuff you like, but be smart about what you buy. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.